Edwards will take the tackle there. And the Panthers fans rise to their feet. The dream is very much alive. A fifth title is there to be had for the Panthers. But their road back here to Accor Stadium goes through Brisbane. The Broncos are next for the four-time defending champions. Today here at Accor Stadium, emphatically they have taken down the Bulldogs 46 points to 26. Right now it's time for Finals Footy with Matty Johns, brought to you by Red Rooster.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Keep the applause going, Fletcher and Heining. And guys, special treat. We've got a young playmaker on here who can do things that very, very few can do, and he's only going to get better. Isaiah Katoa. Isaiah, welcome, mate. Isaiah, we're going to talk about your game a little later, but, mate, you're a Penrith boy. You'd have knocked around with a few of those blokes. That was precision.
Yeah, just a clinic when you look at it. You look at the first half, they completed 20 from 20. And just everything that they've done in attack. So precise, so deliberate with everything they did. And you see when they get momentum in their attack, they're just hard to stop.
Yeah, well, yeah, the attack was very good, but it was their defence. I just, again, just so impressed what they've been doing the last sort of second half, back end of this year. It's quite remarkable, and we say it all the time, to be last at round 12. Whether it was a hangover from the grand final last year, that a pretty tough. But I didn't give them a chance. I thought they sneak into the 8. Yeah, they're going to be busted, but
They're getting better.
They're getting better and getting fitter. Yes. At half time when they all walked off together, they would have blown out a candle.
I know.
Yeah.
And you know, like, spoke about this before. Winning a competition is all about timing.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of it's out of your hands. We're talking about things like injuries. You know, might get a suspension, but as far as being in form, you know, and being fresh, whatever's happened through the season, they're fresh.
Yeah.
They're playing their best football, and I think they'll win the comp.
Yeah, well,
honestly.
it's probably the most clinical I've seen them this year, where everything kind of, what they wanted to do, you could tell what they'd worked for during the week. They went out today and they pulled everything off. Yeah. So everything they did defensively and in attack, they could see they had a game plan. They could see they were trying to attack Galvin's edge.
Yeah.
They went there. They didn't get success first. They go back. They get success the next time. So they were outstanding today. And yeah, I think for me they're now the front runner for the competition for me as well.
Isaiah, when you watch them play, they got speed, they got physicality, of course, but mate, they play with science. You know, that's the thing with the Panthers.
Yeah, you look at the halfback is probably the best player in the game and has been for a while. That I was saying, chestnut checkers, I think, just defines Nathan as a person and how he plays. Everything that he does, he would have studied all week, practiced it at training, and I'm telling you right now, he would have got those exact same looks, and he would have planned for them to happen, and that's just what the best players do.
Isaiah, I know you were only a young pup when you were there, but is Nathan quite demanding on his teammates? I mean, at training?
Yeah, he is. I think, but at the same time, he's not the only guy there at the club that's a leader.
Yeah.
You got Yowie there that's an awesome leader, very vocal within the team, and I think with Penrith, they've based, I guess, their success off standards and the values that they hold as a team. And whenever you go to Penrith or whenever you be a part of that team or that club, you're expected to live up to those standards, and that's the thing that they, I guess, get done really well.
Isaiah, we're going to head back to Accor Stadium and have a yarn to Brian To'o. And hey, Bezza. Listen, Matty Johns here, mate. Hey, congratulations as a team and to you individually. Great performance.
Thank you, Matty, brother. Appreciate you.
Right,
okay, next question.
Yeah. Bezza, it's Heine, mate. Well done on a win. You took that intercept I thought we were going to go all the way, mate. Have you lost a bit of yard in speed or what's going on?
My head gets too heavy, I think. I feel like I was running on sand, eh? Freak. I was never going to make it.
Hey, Brian, it's Fletch here, mate. Liam Martin got taken off. We don't know whether it was a shoulder or a rib. Have you got any sort of inside knowledge of what's happened to him?
Gout. He's got gout. I'm pretty sure he's got gout.
Okay, there's a bill for that.
Hey, Brian, we've got Isaiah Katoa here. Isaiah, any words for Brian?
Bizarre, Mauso. The game's over. Is there a reason why he's still got the headgear on?
Freak, I got a haircut. It's a rude mullet. I don't want my mum to see, so I'm going to keep the headgear on.
Hey, good on you, Brian. Go and enjoy it, mate. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Man, he's some sort of player. Let's have a look at his highlights there. And it's not just yardage, he's finishing, but Isaiah, the pressure he takes off.
There was a good read in the second half there where they were trying to get the Dogs were trying to get 2-on-1 against him down that side, down his edge, and he read it great and put. I think this one right here, puts Carraz into touch here. I thought he read that very well. Where usually Bizza likes to kind of he'll wedge a little bit, but he held his nerve and just waited for the pass and made the perfect tackle there. But he had an outstanding game.
And I like that. I think sometimes outside backs, centres and wingers will just wedge. They'll wedge. Yeah. Because it's the golden rule. They've been taught that's the principle. Yeah. Whereas you want to give your wingers just like their own heads to... Yeah,
because also the talk from the inside was good too. You could tell the talk from the inside was great. But you look at the way the Panthers defended today compared to the Dogs, and the Dogs outside men were flying in, trying to put pressure on, coming up with thin air, where the Panthers were quite happy to hold, wait, because they knew they had cover on the inside and their communication was better.
Boys, when you talk about big game players... you don't talk about Paul Alamotti much.
I know. No.
But I'm telling you, whether it's finals or grand finals, this bloke always aims up. In fact, he excels.
Well, he's played a couple of reserve grade games this year. They had Milky Jenkins in there, who was doing a terrific job early on. And I was thinking, will they pull him back in early before the semi-finals? Well, he was one of the best players on the field.
No doubt.
He looks so hard to tackle.
Spiders on him, didn't he?
Look at the big thighs on it.
Good quads.
Great
Good quads. Yeah.
What do you reckon he's squatting?
Good finisher too.
What? 250? Squat? No, I'd say 150.
No, I reckon
drop sets.
I reckon there's a 200 in there. No, he's just as important. I suppose in the yardage game he's not quite Brian Toto levels, but finishing.
What are you benching these days, Fletch?
About 110.
Okay.
4 times.
Hey?
4 times.
Yeah, no, it's
4
good.
times. What's your PB?
What's that?
What are you doing?
Oh, but I get mixed up between 170 and 180.
You can because you're ready to go to there.
Small levers. It's not important. It's
and you know the weights, they're mine. I didn't take them from anywhere. What's that? You know my weights?
Oh yeah, right.
Well, and the bar.
I bought them.
Yeah, didn't just. It's the thing. I used to be a member of a gym and I used to steal all the equipment. But, I'm no longer there anymore. They went into receivership. So there you go. There you go. Moses Leota, Isaiah. He's the alpha, and mate was superb again.
Oh, he was unbelievable. Just the way he come and started the game with a physical presence on both sides of the footy too, with his carries, his line speed, and some of the tackles that he was making through the middle period of that game. He's just so influential for this team, and especially for that forward pack.
Well, he's had to lift again now that Fish went over to the Warriors. So he was kind of, you could kind of see they had that. They were a great 1-2 combination, 1-2 punch. Then Fish has obviously gone over to the Warriors, and Moses has had to kind of go, you know what, I've got to be the number one man here.
Yep.
Along with Lindsay Smith, who's more of a ball player.
He's gone terrific.
But Leota is just, he'll smash brick walls down.
Now, boys, our finals performer, brought to you by Red Rooster. Who else but Nathan Cleary and we'll sit out the back there just watching his stuff. He was today's performance might be in his greatest hits.
Yeah, 100%. You could just tell right from the start that this guy was just ready to come out here and put on the clinic. The way he was digging into the line, squaring up, even little things like just getting his hands on the footy, pushing up through the field, and just some of the touches that he had, just bloody class. Like, he goes into the second half and he comes out and kicks this 40-20. I don't think people understand how hard that kick is. He's received the ball off the right and had to kick it back behind the ruck and nailed
You
it.
just kick it. You just kick it.
You're a barbarian, Nathan.
You kick it in that vicinity if you're a chance.
It's not as simple as it seems.
Oh, it looks easy.
Little things like his ball drop and
That's the
his
science part.
follow-through.
That's the science
That's the
part.
science. That's the science
When
part.
you said science earlier, I kind of just I
blanked out.
I glazed
Isaiah,
over.
do you watch much footy when
Yes.
you're not playing?
I watch a lot.
Yeah.
If I'm not
Footy
watching,
nerd? You're in that,
Yeah,
in that
footy nerd.
department?
That's the way it should be.
Yeah.
What about, because you played a bit of rugby union, do you watch any of the rugby union?
Yeah, I still watch a bit of
Yeah.
rugby union. My cousin actually plays in the Super Rugby at the moment.
Yeah.
So I was watching the rugby union as well, but I'm always watching the rugby league games.
Because you don't tackle like a rugby union player.
Nah, I wouldn't.
You
I
use
mean, I
your
wouldn't.
shoulder and you actually tackle.
I wouldn't say I'm good at tackling either.
you're
but,
But that's the thing. You have to,
Yeah.
like, it actually shits me when you hear elite players go, I don't really watch the football. If you're paid to do it, that's your profession.
I feel some of them are trying to be cool.
Trying to be cool. Well, that's not
They're
cool.
trying to, because when they come up to you, they want to act cool.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Relax, Isaiah. At ease.